Hello, truth seekers. Lawrence here, and welcome to Easy Enlightenment. So, this is the thing, guys. When you realize the truth of who you are, it comes with conviction. There won't be any more doubt. And when you see it, your mind gives up. The ego self gives up. All your inner conflict and fear will dissolve at that moment. The seeking for more ceases at that moment. There is a calm state of mind is there. The calmness in the body and mind is present. There's no doubt. That conviction brings the inner smile. That conviction shows how foolish you were before the truth realization. And you just smile at that. You realize that the truth was there all along, and you were just running around everywhere. You realize the truth has been waiting for you to realize it as your true nature. The reason to make this video is to indicate you that when you realize the truth, it comes with conviction. All your doubts dissolves, and you're seeking for more will cease. That will happen. Now, however, when you are in the spiritual path and you think you are there yet, if you think you are there already and you have doubt, you have uncertain about your realization, and you are still seeking for more, that indicates that you are not there yet. Your seeking hasn't stopped. The fear still exists in you. The mental game is still present. These are the few things you can use as a reference whether you are there or not. And if you want to see the truth with conviction and dissolve all your inner conflict, your fear, your struggle, your drama from your life, then the process is about being part of the self-inquiry. Self-inquiry is the process that will make you thorough of your mind, and also makes you understand the world too. most of the practice which promises to give you the realization or promise you that's the path to realization isn't thorough. Most of the practice you are in line with is about controlling the body, controlling the mind. Isn't about understanding the nature of the mind. And the whole enlightenment journey is about understanding the nature of the mind, how the mind comes into existence and how the mind becomes a reality, and how the whole things unfolds from the mind. The process is about that. Understanding, seeing the nature of the mind and dissolving the nature of the mind so we can see the truth of who we are, or the plain sight truth that is present in us. And this is the practice, the self-inquiry practice is missed out in most of the spiritual path. Most of the spiritual path that are present in the world is about adding more layers in the mind. You are part of those spiritual practices, and you know exactly whether you're adding stuff in your mind or not. Even the meditation we are using to be free is actually not free, because again, it's about dissolving. In our meditation, what's happening is right now we are adding stuff, isn't it? You are inviting more techniques, like controlling the body with creating a focal point in the body, or you are doing the mantras, you're repeating mentally or verbally, creating a sound, is to avoid dealing with the mind, is rejecting the mind when we are focused like that. Same visualization is further coloring in oneself rather than looking directly in the mind and the issue that are created by the mind. And now these days there are all new age spirituality are emerging in the world. And some of you are being part of that, all the new age stuff. And everything comes out in the world as a spirituality. They have added the meaning behind their work and selling it just to avoid the issue in life. Most of the spiritual practice that's happening right now is to avoid the issue, isn't it? No matter what practices you are involved in, look, when you are doing the practice makes you forget your issue. But when your practice is done, you're back with the same issue, same struggle, same frustration, same fear. Can you see that? And when you are able to forget your issue by participating with certain movement, spiritual movement, and you already think that it's helping you. But look at the bigger picture. Are you able to free yourself from your own mind, the mind that is creating so much fear in your life? You ask yourself, am I living my life without a fear? And you exactly know whether you have fear or not. If you don't see the fear in your life, sit with it and check. You have fear of so many stuff in your life. You are associated with the world. World is moving in a certain order, and you are trying to match up with the world. If you don't match up with the world, you already are scared. You already have fear that I'm gonna miss out stuff, so I need to in line with the world, move with the world. That's one example. And if you again ask yourself, am I living my life with fear? You will see tons of fear in your life, no doubt. I'm guarantee on that part. So, is your spiritual practice helping you to dissolve your fear from your life? Dissolving the fear from your life means dissolving the mind. You are listening to the mind all the time. You're listening to the mind all the time means you don't know the truth. And you listen to the mind because of the fear. Again, it comes down to fear. The mind has become the reality in you. That's why you listen to the mind. And everything that pops up in your mind, you listen, and then you start to create a story. And then when you create the story, then you are entangled in that story, and you don't know how to get out of that entanglement. You don't know how to get out of that drama. And the solution right now is controlling the body and mind so that you can forget that entanglement, forget that drama, forget that fear, forget that conflict, forget that issue. So that's what's happening. That is simply running away from the issue. Running away from the issue is never a freedom from the mind. To be free from the mind, to free from the issue, free from the problem that is occurring right now is looking into the issue. The issues are the signpost for us that, hey, something is not right. But every time the issue resurfaces, we just add more layers. Adding more layers is never the solution. Yes, you can definitely see that as a temporary solution, but it's not a true solution for your issue. And why you're not able to find the true solution is because you're simply distracted by the worldly spirituality that are present in the world with the meaning that people are selling for this spiritual path. And because of that distraction, you are not able to see the simple solution that are present in the world, which is the self-inquiry. Self-inquiry is the, again, way to be thorough. When you are thorough, you see exactly what is true and what is false in you. And journey is about just, giving up the false and anchoring in what is true. And self-inquiry gives you that, provides you that, or shows you that. And this journey is about witnessing yourself, dismantling the mind, because the mind is a troublemaker. The mind has become the reality for you. And asking yourself, who am I? That's the only thing you need to be free from your mind. And that is the spiritual freedom. The freedom within and freedom outside. And being part of this self-inquiry also makes you understand the world. And when you understand the world through the self-inquiry backward journey, you know how to participate in the world without a conflict, without a drama, without the fear. You align, you put your effort just enough. And that's it. So that's the post-enlightenment journey. You move with ease. You move without fear. But right now, what's in your life is full of fear, full of conflict. And when you realize the truth realization dissolves your mind, dissolves your fear, conflict, dissolves your doubt. It comes with conviction. That conviction makes you drop the further seeking for the truth. And if you are in doubt, if you are uncertain, you're still seeking, what you need to do is step back and realign with the self-inquiry. Okay, and that will show you. Closing the eyes and denying the issue is not the solution. Looking directly into the issue is the way to be free. And self-inquiry is about that. So that's that in this video today. Hope this video makes sense to you. If you like what you're hearing, support this channel with your subscription. Subscribe, I mean. Yeah. Thanks for watching this video. Take care for now. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.